Hello, this is Kevin Scanlon with All City Real Estate. As you may know, here at All City, we are big believers in an open agent forum of learning within our community of Texas real estate agents. We believe that knowledge and information should be shared across broker boundaries such that we are all held to a higher standard and that all of us can be that fiduciary for our clients at that highest possible level. And to that end, I want to share with you some information today about an often confusing topic, the intermediary relationship process. I got a call from an agent this morning who had attended one of our last training sessions, our contract update training session several weeks ago. She called me and said, "Kevin, I have a question for you regarding a listing that I have." This young lady has a listing in a very popular Austin neighborhood, and she told me that some buyers called her up, wanted to go take a look at the property. She met them at the house, and the buyers fell in love with it and want to make an offer on her listing but are unrepresented. And this young lady told me that she met with these buyers to write up the offer, said that she would be glad to represent both buyer and seller in this transaction in order to get the deal done. I said, "Whoa, stop. Stop right there. You cannot say that. You cannot do that. In the state of Texas, a licensed real estate agent may not represent both sides of a transaction. You cannot be a fiduciary for both the buyer and for the seller in the same transaction." I said, "Do you have a listing agreement with these sellers?" "Yes, I do." I said, "By virtue of that listing agreement, which is a contract, the exclusive right to sell TAR promulgated form is a contract between you, the listing agent, and the sellers. And by definition, therefore, you, the listing agent, cannot give advice or opinion to buyers or prospective buyers regarding any aspect of that transaction. You are forbidden to do so by virtue of that listing agreement." Now, this is a situation that unfolds very, very often, especially in a hot market. Unrepresented buyers approach the listing agent. They want to make an offer. Either they want the listing agent to forfeit the entire buyer's agent commission or a portion of the buyer's agent commission for a reduced sales price, or perhaps towards closing costs, which, by the way, you also cannot agree to with the buyer without the seller's consent. Again, that commission agreement is part of that binding contract, part of that exclusive right to sell. It's not at liberty for you to negotiate with the buyers, okay? So my best advice to avoid potential liability is to refer those buyers to another licensed agent. Let them be represented. Not all buyers want to be represented. As I said, maybe they want some or all of that buyer's agent commission. So your next best option is to facilitate the transaction for the buyers. In other words, write the contract for them if they're adamant about you doing that. But make sure that you create a trail. Let them know verbally. Let them know by text message. Let them know by email, and include wording and special provisions to the following effect. The buyers are unrepresented by a licensed Texas real estate agent and have not received advice or opinion regarding any aspect of this transaction from the listing agent. The listing agent represents only the sellers and their best interests and has not given advice or opinion to the buyers regarding any aspect of this transaction. So as you can see, it's a situation that is easy to incur liability on, and one that you should definitely talk to your broker about. Even better yet, educate yourself before you get in that situation. There are plenty of good resources on the TAR website. As a matter of fact, you can see a very helpful flowchart right below this video that shows you exactly what to do in situations that may or may not be intermediary relationship situations. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to call me. My number is 512-775-3846. I wish you the best of luck this year in 2016, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.